السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن والاه. Just a brief reminder, inshallah ta'ala, this is the end of the weekend or the beginning of another week in the solar calendar, and therefore, inshallah, Allah gave us renewed spiritual knowledge and energy to begin our new week in a state of awareness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all what we do from Monday till the next Monday, inshallah ta'ala. And of what we recited, as Allah Azza wa Jalla says, يعلمون ظاهرا من الحياة الدنيا وهم عن الآخرة هم غافلون ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون يعلمون ظاهرا من الحياة الدنيا وهم عن الآخرة هم غافلون. Allah says most human beings are ignorant, don't know. That is, they don't know what they should know, what is very important to know, the reality of things, the essence of things. Because He says, Azza wa Jal, they do know ظاهرا من الحياة الدنيا. They do know ظاهرا من الحياة الدنيا, that which is superficial, apparent, about the matters of this world. But of akhirah, they are indeed غافلون. They are unaware, they are distracted, they are oblivious, they are don't pay attention, they don't know. And therefore, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us be of those who not only see the apparent things in this world, because sometimes when you are very apparent, very superficial, we see things at all levels, in the level of the laws that govern this universe and in the level of our human interactions. We see the external and we don't connect it to that which we don't see. The hand of God, the hand of Allah Azza wa Jal, the will of Allah Azza wa Jal, the control of Allah Azza wa Jal. You see rain, and then I think this would apply to those of us who know ظاهرا من الحياة الدنيا. The more we know ظاهرا من الحياة الدنيا, external knowledge of this world and the laws of this world. Well, rain, why rain? Well, the heat from the rays of the sun heated the waters in the oceans and in the water bodies. Water evaporated. It was lifted higher and higher because of lesser density, and then as it goes higher, the environment is colder, so it condenses, so it forms clouds, and it keeps condensing until it's so saturated with water, then the water falls. That's ظاهرا من الحياة الدنيا. An object falls here. We walk, we don't fly. Oh, that's explained. It's gravity. It's called gravity. It's the pull of gravity that makes that. At the level of biology, something happens. We understand that. That's because in the program of the cell, it recognized what was happening outside, then it commanded the production of a protein and an enzyme to respond to that external stimulus. Fine. ظاهر من الحياة الدنيا. But we don't stop there. يعلمون ظاهرا من الحياة الدنيا. How does this relate to something else we don't see? To the will of Allah, to the knowledge of Allah, to the hand of Allah Azza wa Jal. That those laws that we see and we discover and we know and we externally and apparently, they were, which we don't see, and it requires a step beyond that to connect it to akhirah. وَمَنِ الْآخِرَةِ هُمْ غَافِلُونَ. To connect it to that which we don't see. to the divine knowledge, to the divine will. That the relationship between a cause and an effect, which we don't see, that was the hand of Allah Azza wa Jal, the will of Allah Azza wa Jal. Allah created even that relationship of causality between cause A and effect B. Body and gravity, for example, clouds and water. All of that which we don't see is an act of Allah Azza wa Jal. But those who are very superficial amongst us human beings, once we know something and we can explain it externally, ذلك مبلغهم من العلم يعلمون ظاهرا من الحياة الدنيا. Some like that, as Allah would say, that's their limit in what they know. They know apparent things, but they don't know the underlying reasons of all things that has to do with the divine subhanahu wa ta'ala and with akhirah. I mean by this, my dear brothers and sisters, if I am at all clear, that we should pray to Allah Azza wa Jal to help us not be too superficial of human beings in whatever we do and whatever we observe. Sometimes we're so superficial that we attribute everything that is and we do to ourselves. That's also part of being superficial. And all the successes that we perceive we have, we would attribute them to our own efforts and our own capacity and our own planning. And this leads to that. That's part of يَعْلَمُونَ ظَاهِرًا مِنَ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا ذَلِكَ مَبْلَغُهُم مِنَ الْعِلْمِ. Instead, connecting all of that to, again, the will of Allah Azza wa Jal, which I don't see, I don't measure, I don't observe, but I have evidence for it intellectually and spiritually and through the tanzeel of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That I pray that when we live our lives, no matter what we are challenged by, that we don't remain superficial in what we observe. Look beyond that. Look beyond that always in any event that happens in this existence to me or around me or away from me. What is the relationship between it and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? In everything that happens to me or around me, Allah is teaching me something about my relationship with Him subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nothing, unlike what many human beings might think, nothing is superfluous. Nothing is excessive as it happens. Everything occurs and happens within the reference of the divine knowledge and will and objective and aim of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be known and to be worshipped subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahumma ja'alna min alladhina yastami'una al-qawla fayattabi'una ahsana. Ya Allah, please help us be of those who listen to the words of admonition and follow the best of them. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.